Hi Taurus, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your November 1st to the 15th, 2020 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also to subscribe to my channel. And if you would like to be notified whenever I upload new videos, and I upload all the time, just hit the bell notification button. And if you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be located in the description box below. Now before I begin this reading, let's clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from your body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as you enter into this safe and loving space. And I do apologize for my voice. I have a bit of a cold. So let's let the bowl sing as we see what the tarot has to say. Taurus, November 1st to the 15th, 2020 Taurus. November 1st to the 15th, 2020 Taurus. November 1st to the 15th, 2020 Taurus. Angels, okay. And spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Fantastic. Okay. And let's see what your chakra energy is for this time. Taurus, November 1st to the 15th, 2020 Taurus. November 1st to the 15th, 2020 Taurus. November 1st to the 15th, 2020 Taurus. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. There we go. It's like, oh my goodness. Angels and spirit guides. There we go. Okay. So we're starting off, with my favorite, the I am presence, the crown chakra. This is how you define yourself. I am. I am bold. I am strong. I am positive. I am achieving. I am succeeding. Or I am sad. I am scared. I am alone. I am overwhelmed. I am never going to get to the place I want to be. And I know people say, Dane, don't say the negative. But we need to address the negative in order to see the positive. We need to address what resonates with us and what doesn't. Because if we never say it, if we are just blindly walking around, that's not where we want to be. And, that's not what Spirit wants from us. And so here with the I am presence, this is what resonates with you. What are you crowning yourself with every single day? I'm powerful, I'm prosperous, or I'm not deserving of that. Because here, if you look at it, and how I love to look at the I am presence, is the crown that you are crowning yourself with every single day. Every day when you get out of bed, just visualize while you're getting ready, brushing your teeth, whatever you're doing. Visualize putting a crown on your head as you get dressed. It doesn't matter if you're wearing, what you're wearing, or if you think it's silly. Visualize a crown a box being set before you, and it being opened up by this person wearing those, immaculate white gloves, and this velvet box being opened up, and you see the crown, and you go to touch it. You go to place your hands on it. Now, what does the crown look like? Is it small and demure? Is it loud and, just so you couldn't believe that you couldn't miss the crown, like from space type of thing? You can't believe how ornate it is. Is it not there? Is there somewhere in your subconscious where you feel like, I don't deserve a crown? Is it old and is it tattered? Is it once I had a crown, but now it's fallen away? If it has fallen away, visualize it being repaired and reach your hands for it. Does it fall every time you reach for it? Right? If you have a crown and it is strong and ready to be worn, see yourself placing it on your head. It might take time before your crown is repaired, before it could be worn, before you can place it on your head. But this is what the crown chakra is saying. What are you crowning yourself with every single day? Because you deserve glory and beauty. Then we have spiritual awakening, which is also the crown chakra. This is what's opening up the mind, what's letting us look forward at deeper truths, deeper understandings. And then we have holistic health. Now, holistic health is, of course, not saying, to not listen to your healthcare professional. This is also saying to take a natural approach to things. Listen to your body, be in tune, and then start to embrace healing. It's like it can be cutting out certain foods. It can be, taking vitamins and supplements, starting to drink more water, using less sugar, using less salt, things like that. Little things that we can do that starts to put us back in alignment with our natural way forward. One of the things that I love to do, and it's small and easy, and I know I've said it before, but change coffee to chicory. Now when we have coffee in the morning, it's chicory, which is very, very nice. So, and that's also really good for your blood and for yourself. So here, just to do little things that really do help you and really do move you forward. And plus it has no caffeine. That could be another thing to cut out caffeine. Little things. Of course, talk with your doctor, but that's what it's saying here, to become more naturally aligned. And that's at the root of you. Now the left-hand side is your inner self. The middle is your heart, your emotional self. The right-hand side is the public arena, the public self. So we have the devil, which is Capricorn energy, time frame of December 22nd to January 19th. We have the Seven of Cups, the Two of Swords, and then we have you, the Hierophant, right here at your root, which is gorgeous. You have the Nine of Wands, the Page of Cups. When pigs fly, you have a little piglet flying right here. That's really cute. You have the Six of Cups. Interesting. This card always is so touching, because that's a little boy with his dog and then a grown man with his dog. So that's beautiful. And you have the Queen of Cups. So emotions are really running high, and staying in your truth is something that's very powerful for you, but also something that really has you kind of blocking out the rest of the world. And that's going to be a really big thing for you, to sit there and say, all right, I know I'm being pulled in this direction and that direction, but I need to be in my truth, in my quiet, meditative times. Just where you sit and focus on your breathing, or focus on you wearing that crown. That is going to be amazing. Ace of Cups, you are definitely taking this gift of healing. The Eight of Cups, walking away from what you once thought you would love. Page of Wands, fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And the Moon, Pisces energy coming forward. Strong Pisces energy in this reading because of the Queen of Cups and the Moon rooting you. But there's also a sense of transformative change coming forward in your life and letting you see things more openly and more honestly, and having you face, it can even be what seems at times to be polarizing fears. And now let's see the people during this time. Give me one moment. Okay. Taurus. Who are the people who will aid Taurus November 1st, there we go, to the 15th, 2020, Taurus? Who are the people who will aid Taurus? October 1st to the 15th, 2020 Taurus. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Fantastic. We start with the Chariot. This is Cancer energy. Time frame of June 21st to July 22nd. It's moving forward in your heart's truth. And this is what this person does. Now, these can be people, excuse me, that we know in real life. But these can also be people who inspire us in a multitude of different ways. So this is a person who really tells you to listen to your heart, listen to your soul, listen to yourself, listen to what you love and how you're moving forward in that love. And this is also saying that, people will underestimate you, most definitely. Don't underestimate yourself. Then we have the star, which is Aquarius energy. This is a time frame of January 20th to February 18th. This is pouring the waters into the world, the healing waters. This is somebody who tries to heal rather than destroy. This is somebody who is bringing a balance, a peace, and a deeper understanding. Excuse me. And then we have Justice, Libra energy. Time frame September 23rd to October 22nd. This is somebody who talks about discernment. It's not so much black and white, white page, black print. Everything has to be absolutely just and nobody can ever be hurt because that's impossible. That is absolutely impossible. But it's discernment within yourself. It's a person who sits there and says, there are boundaries. There are limits that I'm letting into my soul, that I'm letting affect me. Because if we just stand wide open and let everything weigh upon us and hurt us and scar us, we won't be standing for very long. And so here it's being just to yourself. And it's this a person who exemplifies that. It's like, be just to you. Don't expect too much and don't berate yourself when you don't live up to expectations. It's kind of like, be just, be kind, and let that start with you to yourself, and then it spreads outward. You have the devil right here. This is very interesting in your inner self, because these are temptations. This is, puppet strings being pulled. These are temptations. These are addictions. But they're also the temptations and addictions that aren't classified, as addictions. They're, it can be getting angry too quickly. They're swallowing your words. They're, saying, oh, my opinion doesn't matter. It's, it's facing these things are kind of coping mechanisms that we've developed over time and letting it tempt us away from our path, from our truth, from our understanding. And what you're doing here with the devil, as you're looking at this, it's kind of like there's something here that's saying, follow me. Follow me. And it's kind of like being like everybody else. And then there's being your heart's truth and saying no. Now the devil, it isn't going to be so easily understood or so quickly ascertained that this is temptation. Like this is going to lead you down the wrong path, because it might not be something that somebody else would look at and say, oh, well, that's not good. But the devil is a, demonization, most definitely, of ancient forest gods. And they were simply of chaos. And I say simply of chaos because, chaos is neither good nor bad. A tornado just simply is. Nature is. It can be devastating and it can be beautiful. And so that's what you're going to be seeing here with this energy. It can be devastating or it can be beautiful. And so when you start to see it, it's like, oh, well, that's not that bad. Oh, that's not that bad. And then you're like, oh man, no, that's not for me. And it can be conforming to what other people think. It can be, it's being tempted from your heart self, from love, from kindness, from beauty, from truth. And you're really like saying no. And it can also be that a Capricorn energy has hurt your heart so much that it's like, oh, just follow me. Everything would have been fine if you took my hand and you followed me down this path. And then you realize like, wow, it's not. And now I have issues, now things have gone astray. And if you're cross-watching and you're a Capricorn, it doesn't mean that it has to be you. It can be completely somebody else or just somebody who is so so tempting, so what we wanted, what we had almost dreamt of at times. And it's like, wow, that was wrong. That was wrong. That wasn't for me. And now it's reconnecting with our dreams, reconnecting with our heart, reconnecting with our soul. And as we reconnect, this is something sacredly beautiful to us. That is such a powerful dream that we thought, oh, I'm just going to keep it on the shelf. I'm just going to keep it where it won't be trampled on, where it won't be sullied by the world, where it won't be tempted from its pure course. But now it's time to bring it to life, because you're seeing that dreams make the most beautiful realities. And it's like, wow, I can do this. And that's also what you're being tempted out of right here. It's like, oh no, you don't want to. Don't you want to come down this way? This is where everybody else is. You'll be happy if. And it's like, no, I'll be happy in my truth. I'll be happy with my love. I'll be happy with my dreams, with what I want to create and cultivate for myself. And as you embrace this, you start to see more pathways opening up to you. You thought it was left or it was right. And it was like, okay, cool. I'm not too thrilled with either choice, but there's something more here for you. There's something more here to lead you forward. And once you start to see these roads opening up to you, it's like, oh my gosh, yes. Absolutely yes. This is my truth. This is my path. This is where I'm walking. This is what I want. This is what I'm opening my heart up to. And this is me. Because this is the essence of yourself coming forward. This is you being powerful. This is you embracing, your ascension. You're rising to the power and the beauty and the cultivation of soul, of self, and of desire. And the Hierophant in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, it is the Pope. Because back in medieval times, the Pope could tell kings what to do. And as you're seeing this, it's like, okay, you can be tempted off your path. Or you can walk in your truth. Or you can sit there and say, this is the essence of me. This is who I am. This is what I want from my life. This is what I need from life. This is how I'm moving forward. I will not be dissuaded. I will not be taken away from what I desire. And as you ascend, you assert. You assert your power. You assert your voice. You assert a grace into your life, which is like magic, which is the healing hands, like opening up to you and saying, I'm connecting. I'm connecting. I am forever changing. I am forever molding, but I am connecting to the power, to the grace, to the love that is me. And that is at your root here. It is connecting to your heart, a healing, beautiful heart of truth. And yeah, everybody else's words. I mean, this is one of the things. It's like everybody has an opinion. Everybody has a way of saying things. Everybody else's words can overpower yourself, can kind of bring you to your knees. But you have this fence, and you're looking at the night. You're looking at your life and saying, I stand tall, and I stand assured in me. At times you will be brought to your knees. You will sit there and you will think, oh wow, I'm supposed to be caught up in what everybody else is caught up in. I'm supposed to, walk down this path just like everybody else is doing. It's like, no. Have your beauty, have your truth, be guided by your grace. Because you're changing the game. And as you change the game, it leads you to being a student of your heart. And things that you said, oh, when pigs fly, oh my gosh, that'll happen when pigs fly. It's like, oh wow, it's happening. It's changing my life. It's moving me forward. Because you're so grounded, Taurus. You have this distinct, grounded, beauty and acceptance of you coming forward. And when you're on the right path, you shine with a brilliance that is like the sun in the sky, that is warming and just glorious. And when you connect with your heart, because you plant the seeds of what you desire, you plant the seeds of your truth and where you want to be. When you connect with your heart, when you sit there as a student of what you love, of where you're going, of saying there's so much more out there than I could even realize, you start to see you soar. Because this is practicality and spirituality coming together. This is practicality or the demands of the world with the heart coming together. And it has you look, and it can be rather melancholy at times, the transformation, the way life has moved forward, what was once in childhood and what is today, the losses, the beauty, the pains, the joys, the in-betweens. And it's saying the past, there's a melancholiness. It's kind of like, wow, I wish I could go back. I wish I could go back when things were easier or where other people took responsibility for it. I wish I could be. And it's like, enjoy where you are. And if where you are seems unbearable, it's that escaping into the past. Or escaping into the past. It's looking at your future. And it's saying, I know what that love is. I know what that beauty is. And I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing it back into my soul, into myself, into me. And I'm living in that grace. And that's what has you. Oh, I just saw that. Oh my gosh. I love it. That's what has you accepting your crown. Look at that. As she raises her hands in healing, in jubilation, in asserting her power within her life, her crown, which blends into the background, starts to fall to crown her head, starts the descent to her crown, to her power, to herself. Queen of water, queen of the heart, queen of the emotions. Your heart is guided by you. Your truth is guided by you. Open up your heart to love, to acceptance of soul, and to beauty of self. This is healing. This is peace. This is joy. And it moves you to the public arena because you're so in tune with your heart, your inner self. It moves you to a gift from God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, of loving, healing, acceptance, of light, of beauty. It also has the healing waters falling upon you, raining down on you, cleansing away the darkness, cleansing away the anger, cleansing away the hurts and the pains and the disappointments. They're not forever. It's not, oh, nothing's ever going to hurt me again. But it's that I stand in my brilliance and I stand in my truth. And I'm being healed. This can make you highly emotional. You may be highly emotional during this time. That's okay. That is okay. Let the healing come. Don't stop it. Let it come. Let it wash over you. Let it take hold. Because you're walking away from something you once thought you would love. There's an ending here. And it's interesting because you have the 7 of Cups, you have the Page of Cups, and then you have the 8 of Cups. So it's like as you start to see your dreams, and you start to believe in your dreams, and you become a student of your heart, and what has once seemed absolutely impossible, when pigs fly type of mentality, you walk away from what no longer suits you. You walk away from what your heart no longer is, what no longer fits within your heart, your soul, yourself. It is an ending. It is a profound ending. It is a severe ending. It is an intense ending. It can be from a mindset. It can be from an ideology. It can be from a person. It can be from a group. It could be from a whole bunch of things. But there's an end here, and it redefines you. And you walk away. You walk away in strength. You walk away in beauty of soul. You walk away with your head held high. Doubt and fear might be there, yes, most definitely. But you walk in your truth. And you leave behind what no longer fits. You might want it to fit. It's like trying to put on a pair of shoes. Those shoes that used to be your favorites, right? That you used to wear all the time. It's like, oh wow, those were so comfortable. And you put them on one day and they don't fit anymore. You're like, what the heck happened? Do you keep them or do you let them go? Or it's that really beautiful pair of shoes that you get that are so pretty, but the only drawback is you can't really walk in them. So what's the point in them? With the 8 of Cups, you're walking away from what no longer has a point or a purpose within your soul, within yourself, within your life. And you're doing it in rather a public way. Now, this isn't saying, to go and lone wolf it and, things get tough and I'm just going to walk out. That's not what it's saying at all. It's saying, I need to connect with my heart. I need to connect with my soul. I need to connect with myself. And I need to embrace this grace, this healing that is showing me a path that I might have forgotten was even an option. And then it makes you a student of your passion, of your power, of your purpose, of your fire. The Page of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, has you embracing this passion, being a student of the way that you want to move forward, of the place that you want to be, what brings joy into your life. These are the things that when you're done reading that book, you feel like, wow, I've just either learned something so valuable, or I feel energized. This is, you read the book, you watch the movie, you do the things, and they make you feel energized afterwards. Not angry, not scared, not, upset, but energized to face the day. Energized that you have put one more thing in your arsenal of truth to move you forward, to guide you towards something greater. And you have, with the water sign energy here, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, with the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups, you have Pisces shining through. Water sign energy. Okay? This is a time frame, February 19th to March 20th. This is a sense of facing fears. Okay? This is a sense of seeing two sides of a coin. And that could be one of your problems. You can see two sides of things. All right? But there's a depth of emotion. There's a beauty of truth. There's a healing. There's a cleansing that is moving you forward, that is happening, that is guiding you. And as you do this, and as you face this, and as you face the reflective light of the sun, which is what the moon is, you see in a calmer, silvery, more serene understanding the path that you want to walk, the transformation that you are having. Here we have a white wolf and a black wolf. In the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, we have a dog and a wolf. It's the transformation, of what was untamed and what is tamed. We have the lobster. And it's so funny because lobsters, the bigger they are, the more serotonin they have, the more assured they are of themselves. The less serotonin they have, literally the smaller the lobster is. And it's like with people. When you are proud of yourself, when you are walking your right path, you have your shoulders back, your head held high. That actually has a psychological effect. Even if you're not sure of things, shoulders back, head held high. Speak with a sense, not of apology, but of wisdom, of truth, of passion. And see how far that gets you. Because that alone, it's kind of like fake it till you make it type of thing, can get you very far. You're facing the fears that held you back, the fears that kept the boogeyman in the shadows. And as you face these fears, you find yourself transformed by the healing waters of life. All right, what's so interesting, I'm trying to see if she has an animal there, and I'm not really sure. What's so interesting is that we start with the waters contained with a cup, and then we have them absolutely submerging you here with the ocean. Vast and deep, beyond imagining. It's like the healing waters bring forward something so unexpected. And it changes you, it does. It empowers you, most definitely. It ignites you forward. So let's go deeper. Taurus. November 1st to the 15th, 2020 Taurus. November 1st to the 15th, 2020 Taurus. November 1st to the 15th, 2020 Taurus. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Fantastic. All right. Let's see here the people you are to be mindful of during this time. Who are the people that Taurus is to be mindful of? November 1st to the 15th, 2020 Taurus. November 1st to the 15th, 2020 Taurus. November 1st to the 15th, 2020 Taurus. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Ooh, okay, 4. Okay. So we're starting with the Prince of Cups, which is very interesting because we have the Knight of Cups, which is the Prince of Cups in this deck, coming forward as a very positive sign. And here you're being told to be mindful of it. So there is going to be a water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be a water sign energy. Excuse me. This is a person who is moving forward. All right? This is a person who is moving forward in the corruption of love. You have the energy of uncorrupted love right here, but this is corrupted love. This could become zealotism. Is that a word? Well, being a zealot. This could be, sitting there and just being overly emotional, like chaotic, okay, within things. And this is going to be an energy that you can easily be kind of drawn into, easily caught up with, because your first reaction as the wonderful Taurus that you are is going to be, I can help this. I can heal this. I can help them move forward. I can help them, ground them, stabilize it. And you just can't. You just can't. Then you have Sagittarius energy. Okay, this is a time frame of November 22nd to December 21st. This is a person who draws people together, who has them looking at things kind of differently, but this is in the negative. It's kind of like, look, I'm just seeing this more as doomsday. It's like, look at this doomsday. Look at, what's never going to be the same again. And they have a way, Sagittarius energy has a way of pulling people in. They're very, very, very compelling, lovely people in the positive. Here, because we're looking at who to be mindful of, this is in the negative. And so this can be a person that pulls us in, but shows us all the divides instead of the way of harmonizing. And then you have the Lord, Aries energy. This is very forceful. This could be somebody who is forceful to the point of controlling and manipulative. So just be mindful of that. Just somebody who's like, this is the way to do it. This is how we need to move forward. I have the answers. You're welcome. Let's go. It could be, I'm seeing this as very strong masculine energy. It doesn't mean that they have to be masculine. It can be, a person who just exudes this kind of, this is the way to do it. This force of personality, this power. Okay, I'm seeing this as a boss, as a partner, but a very domineering partner, as somebody who just kind of asserts their control. And that's going to be something you have to be mindful of during this time, because this is a time of fluidity. This is a time of healing. This is a time of really letting the waters in. And this person is going to sit there and be like, okay, well, we have to have the waters flow this way, and we have to have things just like this, and start, calculating the depth of this, and they're taking out the magic. And then we have the Queen of Wands. This is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This can be, this can amplify the Aries energy right here. But this is a person who's not afraid to get there, not afraid to get right in the nitty-gritty of things, but they start bonfires, okay? Ooh, goodness. So if you see here with the fire behind her, they start bonfires is what I'm seeing. And it's just kind of like, oh my gosh, you don't need any more trauma drama. There's enough of it going around, right? So we have the Ace of Materials, the Ace of Pentacles, which is a gift just for you. We have the Chariot. And we have the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Materials. So you're definitely taking this gift, which is extraordinary. Queen of Inspiration. The Six of Swords. The Two of Cups. The Page of Swords. The Nine of Material, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Three of Inspiration, the Three of Wands. So I really like this. I really like this because we start off in your inner self, where you have this temptation, you have this focusing on dreams. So as we go deeper, we see that you're being handed a gift from God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe. How you take it is completely up to you. Do you head down the path of kind of least resistance, or do you focus this gift into your dreams and to making your dreams a reality? And that right here is planting the seeds of your greatness within you. And then you have the Chariot. The Chariot is moving forward, right? Here, where you have these two paths forward, and you're not really keen on either one of them, you're going to see new things kind of open up. And with the Chariot, this is a force that moves you, and this is you being a force. You're literally being a force of sitting there, and you're underestimated, most definitely. The Chariot usually is. Cancers usually are, right? That energy. And when we look at a Chariot, we don't think that, wow, those were the tanks of the medieval world, or those were the tanks of the ancient world, even in, ancient Egypt. We don't sit there and think of the skill and that they were driven around in coliseums like as NASCAR cars are today on tracks. So here, there's bravery, there's power, there's precision, there's a grace to you as you move forward, as you follow your heart, but also as you accept this gift from divinity of the seeds that you are planting, of the power that is coming in. And it leads you to the Queen of Material, right over the essence of you. So the Queen of Pentacles over the Hierophant. So this is you amplified. This is you amplified. You're going to be much more comfortable and connected behind the scenes. And this is you embracing your grace, embracing your power forward, really standing in your glory, in your brilliance. And then we have the Queen of Wands over the Nine of Wands and over the Page of Cups. Is it the Page of Cups or the... Yeah, it's the Page of Cups. So I think I said the Prince here. That's the Knight. So be mindful of the Knight. You have the Page here. Okay, do apologize about that. And so here, with the Queen of Inspiration, you are having this fire move forward. You are seeing a job well done, a battle well fought for your inspiration, your power, your beauty, your truth. This fire that moves you. And as you do so, you become a student of your heart because you're embracing your passion, your reason for getting out of bed in the morning. And this leads you to the Six of Swords, over the Six of Cups. So there's a healing element because 6 is the most caring, most nurturing of the numbers. And it's like, yes, you're afraid of moving forward. Like, there's unknown, of course. But there is beauty in moving forward. This is taking your knowledge. This is taking your understanding and moving towards something greater than you had imagined and greater than you had realized. And as you do so, you embrace this healing, beautiful love that comes from the acceptance of the gifts that are being given to you by divinity, that moves you forward, that centers you, that heals you, that graces you. And it moves you to the Page of Swords. It's like this knowledge is coming in, right? You're looking at things. The heart and the mind are connecting in the public arena, which makes you astoundingly powerful as a public figure in the public world, okay? And this is knowledge moving you forward. This is your heart guiding you. And as you have this come in, this is like as you walk away, there's reasons, there's sound reasoning to the logic and to the emotional understanding that you are embracing. And it leads you to an abundance as you celebrate your passion, as you are a student of your passion, of your fire, of the reason you get out of bed in the morning. You celebrate the prosperity that comes. Is there hard work ahead? Yeah, most definitely. But is this prosperity something to be savored? Is it a job well done? You've gotten to this part, bravo. Yes, most definitely. So rejoice. And then as you face your fears and you start to see the beauty within the shadows, the beauty of the deeper self. And this can even be, the beauty of the shadowed self, which I know people would sit there and say, well, the shadowed self isn't beautiful. The shadow self is our darker inclinations, okay? Carl Jung called it the shadow self because it is not the self that we want the world to see. We have a certain way that we want to be perceived and seen. And so when we embrace our shadow selves, it's like, yeah, I can be a monster. It's like any human being can. Period. End of discussion. You might sit there and say, oh, no, that's not true. I could never even imagine doing anything bad. It's like, well, then you're not imagining hard enough. Then you don't have an idea of what we have done in history. And when you do, it's like, oh, wow. Oh, wow. It's a slippery slope. Life is a slippery slope. And what we do defines us. And so if you sit there and say, okay, I see what a monster is. I see it. I understand it. Maybe you don't fully understand it because that's intense. But I see it. I understand it to the best of my ability, and I will not walk that path. That's what heroes do. That's what powerful, powerful people do. And as you do that, you start to see a pathway opening up to you. You start to see, things falling into alignment, falling into place. Because you can be as fierce as you can be brilliant. Because you can be as hard as you can be kind. And you know that about yourself. And so it's not that wide-eyed innocence of, oh no, I could never do anything wrong. It's the I choose to have a say over my world and over my life, and to walk the path of what is right for me. And it's always coming from a place of love and of light and of positivity. It's like being that beacon in this world. Because Lord knows we need beacons. Now let's see what your spirit animal has to say for this time. Taurus. November 1st to the 15th, 2020 Taurus. November 1st to the 15th, 2020 Taurus. November 1st to the 15th, 2020 Taurus. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Awesome. Okay, let me move this forward to right there. And so we start with the Skunk Spirit. I love this one. It says, know your worth. Seriously, Taurus, know your worth. You're worth so much more than you believe. It's kind of like you're underestimating yourself. Know your worth. Know your power. Know your grace. And then we have the Peacock Spirit. Let it shine. Let your heart, right here, let it shine. Let it shine. Let it move you forward. Let it be that beacon of love. And then we have the Fox Spirit. Think on your feet. There's a lot coming at us in this world. There's a lot for us to process and to understand. Think on your feet. You have a brilliant mind. Utilize it. As you are a student of that mind, you're soaking everything in. You're taking in new ideas, new ways of being. You're looking at things and you're like, wow, there's so much more out here than I could ever have realized. And as you do this, you connect with your subconscious messages. And your subconscious, spirit animal message is the lizard spirit. Dream the world into being. And that's what you're doing as you're saying, my dreams, yes, they are sacred, but they are also desiring the light of day. They cannot be so sacred that we keep them hidden on a shelf. Because if we bring them forward and the world gets to corrupt them, what then? What is the beauty of our dreams then? Live your dreams. Don't keep it for special. Live your dreams. Your subconscious people message is the Queen of Pentacles. It's you. You come through as we go deeper into the reading, you come through in the main part of the reading, and now you're here. Be you. Embrace your vibrational truth. Let the energy flow through you. It might be getting your energy in alignment again. Connecting with the deep essence of you. Because you're taking it back. You're taking back the power. And if you're saying, Dana, I've never lost the power, then you're claiming it even deeper, even more than you ever have before. Your subconscious chakra message is rebirth, because you are reborn. This is the Earth Star chakra. And you are drawn to the beautiful, but you are also drawn to the darker side of things. And you're finding this balance, this reasoning, this truth. Your subconscious tarot message is the Eight of Pentacles. Your hard work pays off. And it has been a long and hard road. Longer and harder than most people will ever know. You know. And as we go deeper into your subconscious, we have the Empress. You're reclaiming a throne you thought was lost, a voice you thought was silenced forever. You are claiming your power, your brilliance, and your truth. there is a healing, nurturing way to you. But you might sit there and say, I don't want healing and nurturing, I want power and strength. But there is power and strength there. Because think of the earth. It heals and it nurtures. It also destroys and it takes hold. And those are the powers that are within you. And you are so much more, Taurus, than you've ever realized. And you are embracing that power. You are claiming that throne. And you are saying, this is me. And this is who I need to be. I form and create universes through the power of my will. And I am part of the universe. Remember, stardust flows through your veins. All right, Taurus, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy, as we step into a strength, step into a power of being we might never have known we had. As we place that crown upon our heads, knowing with unwavering certainty that we are greatness, and greatness is us. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Taurus.